This trail sign, when you take a look, has a section with a type that you're just trying to find a font that will fit that, changing the layers so that you can lock this. And they're just using a rectangle with the widgets to make it a rounded piece, trying to build it up from the background up, and just using some of the strokes just to lay it in there for the sunshine with the white stroke will come back to it. And then the trail insignia is just using the tracking to spread the type all the way across with the spacing, and this is just using Helvetica Bold for that piece. Makes it a little easier. And then for this arrow, it's just a rectangle with a triangle on top, using the widgets, then aligning them so that they're centered in the Pathfinder union to make them one piece. And still you can adjust it with the direct selection tool just to keep it symmetrical, and changing that to the white. The other way is you can use a stroke with an arrowhead on it, but the scaling, it gets pretty tricky because you have the scale pretty large. And then when you try to make the thickness of the stroke, it adds to the arrowhead's thickness as well. So whichever one you find easier to use is good. And then the lake to lake, just try to find a font. Don't outline it. Just look for a scripted font. And here it is taking the lettering to an outline, so that you can go into the appearance panel too, and you can change the stroke and flip them so the white stroke is on the outside edge of this, and then it's just a matter of refinishing and taking the stroke and the fill for the sun. Take a look if you want to try putting this bolt with just a little bit of a gradient in the gradient editor from the swatches, so you can go through the library and get some different patterns for the different shapes, and just put a thin outline on it. But however you want to approach it, just group that together. Take all the interior pieces, and I just group those together so it has the outside edge hiding on the layers, and just giving it a simple drop shadow just to show off the existence of that piece. So it's not too difficult.